So I've heard about it, and so I started asking around. And when I was asking around, I talked to one of my Aussie buddies, and his person was like, "Oh my god, I love that game," and several of their friends was the same way. They're like, "Oh yeah, I love it," but I don't like playing it. I love watching it, and I was like, "Oh, that's really good." So then maybe this will be good. So this is what we're gonna try and do, and we'll see. You don't have to work tomorrow, Origin, but if you get tired, let me know. Rex, you and I stay up late all the fucking time anyway. So we only have chapter one. So if we like it, we'll get the rest. Um, I have a Square Enix account because I used to play Final Fantasy XI. Hi, JMO. Welcome. How are you? We are going to try this because I keep getting it on TikTok. It's getting like pushed to me, so this is what we're doing. Tired? Why are you tired, my friend? Um, till the first logo is barely visible. Okay. Okay. Advanced video. Oh yeah. Yeah, all the resolutions. Give me everything. Anti-aliasing. Everything. Up. Max, max, max. Does it... Yeah. Because I got a 2080 Ti, so suck it. I think I own the whole thing. I know have all of it. Not sure about two yet to still play it, or still yet to play it. I got them all at release. Yeah, there's supposed to be a remaster of this coming soon too. So, um, I think that's why Chapter One's free, and so here we are. Language English, subtitles yes, size normal, semi-opaque yes. Control settings. Invert X, no. Invert Y, yes. Should probably, yeah, that'd be good. Okay. Back. I'm always tired. Yeah, okay, alright, valid, valid. Are you at least sleeping? Trying to, anyway? Okay. Alright, let's do this. New game. Life is Strange is a story-based game that features player choice. The consequences of all your game actions and decisions will impact the past, present, and future. Choose wisely. This could be interactive, maybe. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know if I want to do that. Maybe I just want to see what I want to do. Okay. Wasn't expecting coming in a thunderstorm.
Where am I? What's happening? I'm trapped in a storm? How did I get here? And where is here? Wait, there's the lighthouse. I'll be safe if I can make it there. I hope. Please let me make it there.
Okay, so this is a WASD kind of game. Yep, I have all of one, do not have two. If you do not want to pay to get the others, I don't mind doing the library. It's only 20 bucks, so I think I can swing that, but thank you for the offer. Alright, so there's nowhere else to go. I can't believe I'm about to do this. That is actually not working for me on this. I wonder if it's an invert Y with a joystick, but not with a mouse. I have one of those laser mice, so the resolution's really good on it. So, alright, so I have a character, and it makes sense. Yeah. What the hell is
Come on,
that?
Max. You can make it.
What? The hell is going on?
Holy shit.
Yeah, holy shit is right.
Whoa. That was so surreal.
Famously called film Little Pieces of Time. But he could be talking about photography, as he likely was.
Okay. I'm in class. Everything's cool. I am okay.
From light to shadow. From color to chiaroscuro. Now, can you give me an example of a photographer who perfectly captured the human condition in
I
black and
didn't
white?
fall asleep, and that sure didn't feel like a dream.
Bueller?
Weird.
Diane Arbus.
There you go,
Bueller.
Victoria. Why Arbus?
Because of her images of hopeless faces, you feel like totally haunted by the eyes of those sad mothers and children.
She saw humanity as tortured, right? And frankly, it's bullshit. Shh, 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 shh. Keep that to yourself. Seriously, though, I could frame any one of you in a dark corner and capture you in a moment of desperation. And any one of you could do that to me. Isn't that too easy? Too obvious? What if Arbus chose to capture people at the height of their beauty or innocence?
Look at this crap. How can I show this to Mr. Jefferson? I can hear the class laughing at me now.
She had a brilliant eye. So, she could have taken another approach.
I have to admit, I'm not a big fan of her work. I prefer Robert Frank.
Me too, Victoria. He captured the essence of post-war beat America. And there was honesty about the economic conditions of the era.
I
But
do
a
love
beauty
my
of-
analog camera.
You don't have
I
beauty
should take a
without
quick
beauty,
picture now.
which explains why Frank was Kerouac's photographic muse.
I can't believe I
And
still
both
have
were the
this
great
pencil
chroniclers
case. I should
of
upgrade to the
1950s
21st century.
We've
but
all seen
I like it
that
old school.
iconic shot of Kerouac on the balcony. And if you haven't, shame, shame. Shh, shh, shh. I believe Max has taken what you kids call a selfie. A dumb word for a wonderful photographic tradition. And Max has a gift. Of course, as you all know, the photo portrait has been popular since the early 1800s. Your generation was not the first to use images for selfie expression.
Burn.
Sorry, I couldn't resist. The point remains that the portraiture has always been a vital aspect of art and photography for as long as it's been around. Now, Max, since you've captured our interest and clearly want to join the conversation, can you please tell us the name of the process that gave birth to the first self-portraits?
You're asking me? Let me think.
You either know this or not, Max. Is
Ooh.
there anybody here
Dick!
who knows their stuff?
Louis Daguerre was a French painter who created daguerreotypes, a process that gave portraits a sharp reflective style like a mirror. Now you're totally stuck in the retro zone. Sad face.
Ooh, I don't like her.
Very good, Victoria. The Daguerrean process brought out fine detail in people's faces, making them extremely popular from the 1800s onward. The first American daguerreotype self-portrait was done by Robert Cornelius. You can find out all about him in your textbook or even online. And guys, don't forget the deadline to submit a photo in the Everyday Heroes contest. I'll fly out with the winner to San Francisco, where you'll be feted by the art world. It's great exposure, and it can kickstart a career in photography. So Stella and Alyssa, get it together. Taylor, don't hide. I'm still waiting for your entry too. And yes, Max, I see you pretending not to see me.
Damn. Starts with a sick burn to get you to like him, and then he's kind of a dick.
Victoria doesn't waste a second kissing ass.
What sounds wrong with your lewd brain?
I just worked so hard in the shop, and I'm sure you know what it's like to be consumed by your work. I just really think Everyday Heroes isn't.
Damn, they have carbon fiber tripods here. The ball head even has a pan lock. God, that was amazing when Mr. Jefferson took a class picture the first week. Even though I didn't want to be in the picture at all, it was fairly fucking cool to watch him at work framing us.
Yeah. So I'm glad my channel's set to being okay with language. Since
I love
she's
seeing
dropping
Mr.
it.
Jefferson's awesome photos on these magazine covers.
Pop Vine is grunge dead, featuring the latest works from Mark Jefferson. 10 reasons to get electronic mail. Electronic mail? When was this game made? It's not that old, is it? It also could be when was the game set. Because in the Lighthouse it said 1910. That banner said 1910.
That printer is amazing. I'd love to see how it reproduces my pictures. I
Oh,
could
that
pump out a whole
printer is
gallery show with that
ginormous.
thing. When I don't suck. Someday.
Alright, so she's hard on herself. It's made in 2015. Okay.
Obviously,
Thank you,
Blackwell
J-Mo.
spent bank on the computers here. Looks like somebody was already working on this. Cool.
Okay, so their version of Photoshop. I'm curious what was in the journal because I didn't click it quick enough. Maybe I'll get to come back to it later.
Even her school books are gift wrapped. I can't believe she made fun of me in class. What is she, 15 years old? And people laughed. Of course, Victoria has to have the bestest, newest. I should have known. She'll have better equipment than Blackwell.
Greenlit. I feel like that's an inside joke. Okay, Origin, have a good night. Sleep well. I'm not surprised because this has been when you normally been going to bed. So, I'll leave the VOD. I'll clip the Life is Strange section, and do like I did with Myst, and create a whole library for it. So you feel free to catch the clips, so you can see what happens and catch up. So sleep well. Thank you for coming in.
Huh, this might make a cool shot.
Polaroids. Tab journal? Oh. Oh! Okay, so this is a journal from earlier. Okay, so this is... The journal is kind of like the game mechanic for like, Oh, yay. Thanks. Like, wait. Why are there Oregon stamps? Is this game set in Oregon? I'm gonna laugh my ass off if that's why I'm getting the TikToks for this now. Ah! That's why. Oh, Lord. That's amazing. Okay, whatever. July 10th, 2013, I got accepted in Blackwell Academy. If words could dance, this would be a rave. Shit. There. Okay. Even though I've never been to one, but who cares because I got into Blackwell Academy. I didn't think I would be so excited since it's not like I didn't used to live in the same town, but when I saw the text from Blackwell Scholarship offers, I could literally feel my pulse speed up. I thought it was going to say, sorry, thanks for playing. It took me a few seconds before I read the whole thing. I guess I wanted to enjoy that last moment of blissful ignorance. And when I saw the first word, congratulations, I think I screamed. This is what's going to happen. I'm going to end up yawning a bunch because reading. And that's what happens when I read. Arcadia Bay, Oregon in October 2013. Arcadia Bay, huh? Arcadia Bay, Oregon. Googling. That's Tillamook Bay. I mean, the Arcadia Bay could be fictional. Maybe? Okay, yeah. Fictional picturesque seaside town in Oregon. Okay, so it's a fictional town. But it's based on the Oregon coast. Alright, cool. That's like 2 hours from me. Neat. Did not expect that. That's funny. My mom cried, my dad laughed. They're so weird, but they're happy. And this means extra financial support because they don't have to pay anything to Blackwell. This means new clothes, and I can work if I can work at a new laptop. Oh, and I have to keep telling myself in caps that I'm going to Blackwell Academy. Okay, so this is a month plus later. So this is it. I'm leaving Seattle to go back to Arcadia Bay. Usually people go to high school closest to home. I suppose I am too. It's just I haven't lived there for 5 years. Out of all of the best photography programs in the world, shit, I chose to go to the smallest, back in a town I was excited about leaving. Oof. Maybe I wanted to come back all along just to see if Chloe and I are still even friends, but I do wish Chloe could have moved with us to Seattle. That city was made for her. When we would play pirates in our rooms and in the woods, it seemed like Seattle was that fabled faraway island of treasure and adventure that we were always seeking with coffee shops. But Seattle wasn't like a fable, au contraire. Now, Blackwell Academy seems more exotic to me than any other place in the world. To study photography under Mark Jefferson, sigh. Insert hearts and flowers. Plus, there'll be cool, diverse students from everywhere. It won't be like my high school now. I never really found a groove with my classmates or boys. I'm lucky I have a couple of great friends here, but it's time to ship out. Oh dear. So maybe Arcadia Bay will actually turn out to be the island of treasure and adventure I've been looking for. A couple weeks later, August 25th. Shit is crazy here. I didn't realize how much crap I had to pack until I had to pack all my crap. I can relate incredibly much. Mom and Dad are getting a little too excited I'm cleaning out my room, though I caught Mom crying when she was packing my shirts. That made me want to cry like a little girl and never leave Seattle. So instead of packing, I feel like burning all my clothes and then just raiding a thrift store to build up a new Max wardrobe over my junior year. Not that I even have an old Max wardrobe. Nobody will know me except for Chloe, and who knows how different we are now. So I can cut my hair, get a tack, maybe some piercings, maybe date a cute foreign exchange artiste from Paris or Rome. I can do anything, unless I get busted. And there will be so many super cool chances for my photography to get exposed. Thinking about that is when I get scared, but excited. And then I don't feel like crying at all. I get tingles down my arms, sensing the universe opening for me. I can't wait to leave. I just want things to be different at Blackwell. Oh, this is interesting. Now we're timing things. September 2nd, 2013, 12:07 a.m. My first entry from my new dorm the night before my first day at Blackwell. Woof. I haven't had any time to write or even take pictures since I got here. My shit is in boxes all over the room, which is small but mine, and I never want to leave. I can't wait to decorate. I plan a whole wall of photos. I did meet some of my dorm mates, though I suck at remembering names, so I won't bother right now. But I think I can already see who's going to be cool to me and who's not. It's a bitch trying to get settled into a new school and social scene after I finally found good friends in Seattle. But I'm here now, and this is the start of my new life. Sweet dreams. September 3rd. Blackwell sucks ass. To go from excitement to fuck this. I told myself not to whine so soon, but damn. The day started like Christmas morning. I barely had any dreams because I was so pumped to start my first official day of my new life. Like a dork, I couldn't figure out what to wear. So, I chose what was on the floor. I'm no good with names and faces right away, but I picked up some names like Kate Brooke Taylor Alyssa. And how could I forget Victoria Chase, rich, stylish, entitled? I could feel instant judgment when she looked at my raggedy ass clothes as if I'm at Blackwell to strike fashion poses. Maybe being extra crispy sensitive, but I think Victoria wants life here to be like her own reality show. Ugh. Relate to that. So that wasn't fun, along with my general social unease. I thought it'd be easier being back. Call the wambulance. I don't want this day to end. All woe is Max. It was incredible to walk across the green campus in the morning mist. I love the stone steps and the brick walls of Blackwell. Everything is a picture to be taken. Speaking of, at least one great thing did happen today. Mr. Jefferson's photography class. There's more to tell, but journal, forgive me. I'm truly wiped out. September 4th. I have an assload of homework already. So much bullshit. At least give us noobs a day to acclimate. But to prove I'm not a total loser, I've made a new friend in my science class. His name is Warren Graham, and he's a serious geek. Plus, he's dark and witty. He comes across as kind of a know-it-all, but it turns out he does kind of know a lot. We talked about photographers, and he actually named a few I'd never heard of. We traded numbers, and he'll be a good study partner or a good friend. I'll need at least one based on the click action here. I thought being 18 meant I didn't have to deal with this teenage drama anymore. I thought. At least I get to research famous photographers for some of my homework. Mr. Jefferson assigned us a ton of reading, but this is exactly what I want to study. Jefferson is super cool and super chill. He doesn't try to be too hip, just says what he thinks and expects us to as well. I think he's a genius. Oh my god, I want to marry him. Just joking. This one class is worth all the social dysfunction. Oh my god. Like this is me in high school. September 15th. Homework is kicking my ass. I bet the teachers grade harder just to stop you from feeling special, but Victoria Chase and her snob minions still front like they're honored guests of Blackwell. The bros here aren't that different. Nathan Prescott is Victoria's male clone, with way more money and attitude, if that's possible. His family is the oldest in Arcadia Bay, and I heard stories about them when I was a kid. The Prescotts Prescott is a town in Arizona. It's spelled the same way, but it's pronounced Prescott. The Prescotts give a shitload of bank to Blackwell, so Nathan acts like he literally owns the school. Yesterday during class, he put his feet on the desk, started texting, and the teacher didn't say jack. I'd get suspended, but him and Victoria are part of this silly elite vortex club that puts on popular parties and so they get their way. It's good to be the king and queen. I don't want to slam everybody. I do like Katie Marsh. She's down the hall and in one of my classes. She's so pretty and sweet and friendly. It makes her more beautiful than the biatches here, like Victoria, who think beauty is just your face and outfit. See? I'm already playing their drama games. No more. There. Apparently streamer mode got turned off somewhere. Okay, page 7. September 23rd. Finally had a chance to take some actual shots around campus today. A perfect blue sky day. I always forget how great I feel after I take pictures, when I've been slacking off. Speaking of pictures, Mr. Jefferson told us about the National Everyday Heroes photo contest he wants us all to enter. The winner gets a trip to San Francisco and lots of publicity. He wants just one photograph from each student. This is exactly why I wanted to come to Blackwell, and of course I'm scared shitless to enter. At least I have a couple of weeks before the deadline in October, so I have plenty of time to stress and procrastinate. Sigh. September 30th. I don't know whether I love it or I hate it here. I'm trying to keep up with the science class of all things. Like, I give a shit or even understand it. Good thing I know Warren. Too bad I can't clone him to take my place in class. Miss Grant is much cooler than the class. She explains particle physics so even boneheads like me can kinda understand. I love how she relates society to science and vice versa. I can tell she's committed and passionate about life, unlike some of us in her class, but I'm trying to engage more, even if that means asking actual questions in class instead of hiding in the back. I'm just glad I'm not the only social misfit here. Now, how much homework are you avoiding? All of it. Okay, October 1st. October, my favorite month. The best weather of the year. I love watching the leaves change color, turning into tiny flames, but it's still too damn hot, thanks global warming. And I can't bust out the big coats and sweaters and scary movies yet. Soon. Katie let me borrow The October Country by Ray Bradbury. I haven't read much by him, which caused Warren to almost revoke my geek cred before I held up my copy of Battle Royale, but he nails the autumn atmosphere of small towns. The last time I wore a Halloween costume was with Chloe. I have pictures in one of my old albums. I should find a real Halloween party to crash so I can experience some social mingling. It's that or a Vortex Club Stroke Fest swimming party. Or is that Backstroke Fest? You're so punny, Max. At least I'm trying to climb out of my cocoon. I shouldn't expect my life to completely change after a few weeks of Blackwell Academy. As my parents love telling me on a loop, you have all the time in the world. Cool. Okay. So our main character is Max. My name's Max Caulfield, and ever since I was a little kid, I wanted to be a photographer. I've always seen the world through my own lens finder. Maybe it's a way for me to be a part of the world, but at a safe distance. For some reason, I was always drawn to the old analog camera gear rather than digital tech. I love all kinds of styles and techniques, but for me, the instant camera selfie is the one I love the most. I don't care if people make fun of me or not. I'm in great company, right? And now I've come all the way back to my childhood home to study photography at Blackwell Academy, a private school for 12th grade seniors. On a scholarship, even. I originally left behind Chloe, my, quote, best friend forever, at least until I left without talking to her once in 5 years. And it feels so weird to be back here without seeing her yet. So I'm 18 now, an official adult, even though I don't always feel so wise or mature. I'm ready to begin a whole new life here with retro camera at my side. Say cheese. Not only is Mark Jefferson one of the best photographers in the world, he's also my teacher. He's one of the reasons I wanted to come to Blackwell. How often you get to be mentored by one of your inspirations. I've always loved his deco and goth style, and he's so versatile with all the his incredible print and advertising work. Still, Jefferson can be a bit condescending. No, you think? He's pretty hip for his age, but kind of aloof and sometimes pretentious. Again. Duh. He has this smug smile when he thinks he's right. But I do think he's preparing us for how tough it is to be a full-time, quote, artist. He acts like he understands my own work and obsession with analog images. He really wants me to enter a photo in the Everyday Heroes contest, but I've done a good job of avoiding that. The winner gets to fly to San Francisco to represent Blackwell and get national exposure. I'd like to think my work could be good enough to win, and I'm honored Jefferson even bugs me about the contest. Wait, wasn't the sign, the little banner thing at the very beginning, it said Blackwell Academy, didn't it? That just clicked. Why do I feel like time travel's not gonna happen? I've forgotten if I've ever seen Katie Marsh smile or laugh in the past month. She's really sweet and nice, even though the other students make fun of her abstinence campaign. Even if they act immature, everybody at Blackwell are seniors, not high school freshmen. She gets a lot of shit, in fact. I know she's involved in a lot of religious groups, but she doesn't preach to me, so I don't care. But she's been extra quiet and introverted the past couple weeks. She looks like she's in zombie mode. I wish I could help her, but I barely can help myself. I wonder if all that bullying has worn her down. I can see how it would. I have to make extra effort to talk to her more often. Maybe invite her to tea or a movie. Although she's an adult, I bet she's not, quote, allowed to watch R-rated films. Then there's Victoria Chase, the elite of Blackwell Academy, and a total bitch. And I hate saying that. I just don't know why somebody who's so rich and beautiful needs to be so fucking mean. 18-year-olds at a prestigious academy should be evolving into artists and scholars, not reality show contestants. Victoria does everything for maximum drama. She actually wastes her time calling me out in class and taunting Katie Marsh. For reals, I wish her parents could see her in action. They'd cut off that trust fund fast. Then again, she's in the Vortex Club and they seem to own the school, so maybe that's why she doesn't give a shit. The odd thing is that she does know art and photography. She can even say all those French names that break my tongue. Her work is a little cold, but she has a good eye. She also has an eye for Mr. Jefferson, which is so obvious that I'm embarrassed for her. She does everything but sit in his lap. He keeps his distance, though. We can all tell she's trying to win the Everyday Heroes contest. I'm sure it drives her crazy when there's somebody she can't buy or seduce. Alright, so there's our characters. Episodes 1 is named Chrysalis. Okay, so we have pictures and stuff. Oh, Chrysalis. That's a song that we do in Beat Saber too. Okay. We have text messages. Dad, have a very special 18th birthday. You're an adult now, but you're still our little girl. Check your account. Don't blow it all at once. Okay. Oh, hey, we can scroll. Hey, Max, you around? Always. You okay? Did you want to get tea later today? Absolutely, I'll be free after 4. TTYL. Mom, happy birthday, Maxine. Oh gosh, Max is short for Maxine. Poor thing. Can't believe it's been 18 whole years since you were brought to us. Hugs and kisses. Do you want to meet for coffee after school? I need an excuse not to study, please. Make sure you check out Necromantic on my flash drive. Mwahahaha. Hey, Mad Max, let's bust shit up. Wait, I have to study for a physics test. So if we bust anything, we also have to measure its velocity. Don't ignore this message. Okay, alright, so nerdy cute, I guess. Alright, so we've read the journal now.
Kate looks so sad and quiet today. Poor thing.
Hi, Kate. Oh, hi, Max.
You seem quiet today.
Just thinking too much.
I hear that. Want to go grab a cup of tea and bitch about life?
Thanks, but not today. I have to go over homework.
No worries. Let's hang later.
Sure.
She looks like little zombie eyes there.
Now I wish I wouldn't have read this. Purge.
Dear Katie, we love your porn video. XOXO Blackwell Academy. Wow. Okay.
This is definitely where cameras go to heaven. Oh man, they have those sweet old... So cool to see Mr. Jefferson's actual published pictures. Gives me hope.
Synapse. Mark Jefferson's Noir Beauty. Film versus digital. Who will win?
This is definitely where cameras go to heaven. Oh man, they have those sweet ultrasonic lenses. And look at that vintage rangefinder. What? Man, he even has the best plasma HDTV for a class monitor. Can't wait to watch some more documentaries on this bad boy. Even in pictures, the forest around here always looks mysterious.
Hi. Thanks for the follow. Hello. Sorry, I am so suspicious of random follows because of all the random hate raid crap that's going on. So anytime I see a random follow, I get a little nervous and it's like, okay, are they going to talk? So hi. Welcome. Wait. Okay. We're gonna see how this plays out. You two seem to know each other, so I was creeping Twitter and realized you had Twitch. Oh. Yeah, how long did we determine I've been doing this? A couple years? Oh yeah. I when you said Connie, that's what clicked, and I was like, wait a minute. Oh Lord. Small world, small world. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, from the days of I don't even look like I used to when we would do hangouts. Before I was dating and married and now divorced. Days. That's how long ago that was. For a lot of things. So how have you been? Um well, welcome. uh yeah, mine just went through on the 26th. We were together for almost a decade and yeah. I moved 1100 miles away to Oregon. Bought a house up here and I love it. It's great. And I'm trying to wear headphones, ears, and a tiara, so it's being a thing tonight. Oh, Connie. Uh where's my There it is. There's a Discord server. So you can find me on Discord if you're using Discord. I work from home right now, so I usually have it up on this machine and I have 4 monitors. So, we can also play catch up anytime you want. Feel free. I'm usually around. But typically what I end up streaming is a lot of virtual reality. So I have a Valve Index and do Beat Saber and we were doing Synth Riders tonight and Ragnarok. We're doing the first chapter of Life is Strange because it kept hitting my TikTok. And I'm like, all right, enough. After like 12 times, I'm like, I need to know what the hell this game is and if I'm going to like it. And the first chapter's free, so we're going to give it a shot. And if I like it, I'll go buy the whole rest of the game. And then we're also playing Pokemon Red right now, in between all of this other stuff too. Because I've never played any other Pokemon game besides Pokemon Go, and figured, what the heck, I should probably find something out. And so that's kind of the way of the world. I typically stream. I'm shooting for at least 3 days a week, if not 4. The weekends are always a crapshoot. On the Discord server is where I'll be doing art streams and stuff. I don't really feel like the art stuff fits the Twitch aesthetic. But I have a whole workshop here. I still do glass. I just cut a laser cutter engraver in, so I'm going to be doing that with glass. I do leather work now too. So I'm going to be trying to set some stuff up out there so I can do some like Twitch streams, and maybe I'll record it and throw some stuff on YouTube. I haven't gotten that far yet, but basically got the laser to do customization. So yeah. Feel free to hit me up on the Discord. Like the rules. I'll see you the username and I'll give you the roles so you can jump in, and then you'll find the same name I've been using since forever, and we can play catch up. So, with that being said, feel free to keep chatting. I'll bounce back and forth between the two. I want to keep moving on the... It's really good to see you. What a random... And I barely post on Twitter, too. Like, I post my poetry on Twitter, and then OBS automatically, and like, that's it. I think I've commented on some stuff occasionally. Speaking of, there's another thing that happened. I got published. A bunch of my poetry ended up in a book, a compilation book. So that's a thing too. I was going through followers and thinking about you the other day and was like, whatever happened to you? Really? That's funny. It's really funny what comes back to your mind, like, just randomly like that. Because, Two Steps messaged me like 3 weeks ago, and, she's like, my husband just got the last Korok seed. And I'm like, he did what? She's like, yeah, he just turned them all in and got the golden turd. Yeah, married, and if she hasn't had the kid, she's about to. Like, wheels of time, they don't stop a turning. So JMO, to fill you in, so JMO's a newer friend of mine, and a friend of the stream. I met him through, well, the kinky side of TikTok. So, there's several people from that side of the world too. I've got an interesting mix of that in this, and it's kind of fun. So, pretty sure that's where yeah, that's it. Yeah. I mean, we ended up on a like normal Discord server where we were all just talking and hanging out, but like, it was because of me following a particular creator, and then the whole like collapse of that section of TikTok when like Trump was gonna shut down TikTok, or tried to. We all scrambled, and so I ended up joining one of the Discords for one of the Aussie creators that I really like, and started to meet a bunch of people. It's part of the reason I'm in Oregon now, because I, met people up here. It is one way of putting it. You're absolutely correct. The dark, fun side that has cookies. Yes, cookies, brownies. In Rex's case, sous vide steaks and homemade smashed potatoes. A hot tub that works now. I mean, I have all the things. I have all the fun stuff. I'm just trying to make him hungry at this point. I don't even know if he's still here. But yeah, so Connie's from Desert Bus. So I think you've heard me talk about Desert Bus for Hope before, JMO. But it's where I got popular, I guess you could say, for my stained glass panels. I think I need to put more water in that. Damn it, now I want cookies. Frick. Why did you have to say cookies?
You can never escape the lighthouse here.
Uh-oh. We're back to that lighthouse again. At least you didn't say the other thing that I ended up going out and getting this past weekend because I couldn't get rid of the craving. I don't want to say it again because then I'm going to crave it again. But I feel like I have to say it now because I mentioned it. Ooh, camera.
Whoa, Mr. Jefferson is not messing around with that monster. He probably paid 20 grand for that camera. I bet he gets pristine digital images. But I still dig my little instant camera.
Boston cream donut. That is what I was referring to earlier. Making some soon along with triple... I need to make brownies to take across the neighbors across the street because they were being nice and helped me. I really need to do that this weekend. What kind of cookies? Maybe they're cookies I don't like. Oh, there's this hoe.
Every time I look at Victoria, I feel like she's talking smack about me.
She even looks like a...
This is ridiculous. I always get so shy and nervous around Mr. Jefferson. Excuse me, Mr. Jefferson, can I talk to you for a moment?
Yes. Excuse you.
No, Victoria. Excuse us. I'd never let one of photography's future stars avoid handing in her picture.
Ooh.
Do I have to? I just don't think it's that big a deal.
Max, you're a better photographer than a liar. Now, I know it's a drag to hear some old dude lecture you, but life won't wait for you to play catch up. You're young, the world is yours, blah, 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 right? But you do have a gift. You have the fever to take images, to frame the world only the way you envision it. Now, all you need is the courage to share your gift with others. And that's what separates the artist from the amateur.
I don't know how to feel about this guy. There's a part of me that wants to, like, slap him across his condescending face, but there's another part that's like, he's not wrong. Triple chocolate chips, so white milk and dark. Okay, so not chocolate, chocolate, and chocolate. Because white chocolate's not actually chocolate. I don't know why I can't say that and not laugh. Because I know I'm starting shit, that's why. Okay. Alright, I think we looked at everything.
You didn't tell me how cute I looked yet.
I was about to.
I feel like you have to pass
You
this
always
Welcome to
look
the real